Hello! Welcome to the mindLAMP tour. This video will cover the introduction to the uses of mindLAMP. This is the mindLAMP login page. It is available on Apple, Android, and the desktop. To log into mindLAMP, enter a server address in the Server Address box if you're hosting your own version of mindLAMP or hosting your own data for your study using mindLAMP. Next, enter the registered email address in this box. And in this box, enter the corresponding password. Use the Login button to continue. If you don't have a mindLAMP account, but you would still like to explore the capabilities of the mindLAMP platform, please try our demo version by clicking Try It and reach out to our team at team@digitalpsych.org for further assistance. After logging into an administrator account, you will be able to view, create, and edit all the investigator accounts associated with the administrator account you just logged into. How to create and manage investigator accounts. Each one of these represents an investigator account. Using the Add button in the top right corner of the page, you can add a new investigator account under this administrator mindLAMP account. After naming this new investigator account, click Add to save changes. Next, find this key button to create or manage the credentials for an investigator account. From there, click this plus sign to add a new set of credentials. You can add multiple sets of credentials so that multiple account holders can access the same investigator account. Make sure to click the checkmark to save. Click this arrow button to access the investigator account. Note that this is possible because you are logged into an administrator account. Otherwise, use the credentials created in order to log into the investigator account. Using this pen icon, feel free to edit the name of this investigator account, which is currently named Researcher 22 01 21 6. Let's take a look at the investigator account that we have just created. After entering an investigator account, you will be able to create and see all the users under the investigator account. If this is a brand new account, there won't be any users just yet. With the navigation on the left, you can toggle between users, activities, sensors, studies, or groups, and the data portal. Let's take a look at how to add and manage user accounts. Management of users is done in this section. Add new users and manage user accounts here. Click the Add button in the top right corner to get started. A de-identified LAMP identification number is created upon user account creation. This identification number is important in a number of use cases. We recommend using the pen icon to give each user a more memorable or more easily identifiable alias. Use the key button to create and manage the credentials for each user account. Use the gear button to manage the activity schedule for each user. Some examples of how this can be used: creating a push notification for surveys, interventions, or games. To enter the user view, click the arrow button. In this next section of this tour, we will take a look at the user view of mindLAMP. This will cover the patient navigation tabs: Feed, Learn, Assess, Manage, and Portal. Feed is used for viewing scheduled activities. Learn is the section typically dedicated to educational modules and population-relevant resources. Assess typically houses the questionnaires and surveys. Manage is the tab that holds the symptom management activities or interventions. And lastly, the Portal tab can be used to view a history of previously completed activities, such as surveys or interventions. It is important to exercise caution when taking a look at the user view, and changes made within a user account will be reflected on the user account. Remember to proceed with caution. Next, we will take a look at how to create and manage activities for a study. In the top right corner, click the Add button to create or import new activities for the given study. Activities previously created by yourself or another user can be exported and downloaded as JSON files, which you can then import into a new study for use and editing. Any of the templates can be used to create new activities. New templates are constantly being created. A more comprehensive list of the different templates and current capabilities can be found within mindLAMP. To create a survey, select the Survey Instrument option. Use this camera icon to add an icon for the activity. Select the group or study that this survey is being created for. For example, if there are 2 arms in this study and this survey is being created for Group A, then select Group A. After selecting an existing group, create an activity title. To customize the location of a survey or activity on the user interface, check the box, and then customize here by selecting which tab you would like to have this survey featured in. Proceed by adding survey questions. Feel free to toggle the requirement for a survey question here. After adding the question for the survey, choose the question type. There are a multitude of options. Optionally, feel free to provide a question description. Optionally, there are also question warnings. For more details, please refer to docs.lamp.digital. And don't forget to save changes with the button in the bottom right. To make edits later on, find the survey in the Activities tab and click on the pen icon. To schedule an activity, find the survey in the Activities tab and click on the calendar icon. To schedule an activity, click the Add button after the calendar icon. Choose a day or day of the week to begin the scheduled activity. Choose a time for the push notification, and don't forget to save using the check mark. In this example, all users in this group will receive a notification daily at 1 p.m. local time to complete the new survey starting November 18, 2024. In this next section, we will take a look at adding and managing sensors for a study. To manage the sensors for a study, click on the Sensors tab on the left under Activities. Use the Add button in the top right again to add a sensor for passive data collection. Choose a study group to begin sensor data collection from Rename the sensor to something memorable. Choose the sensor you would like to use for passive data collection from the list. More details available on docs.lamp.digital and in transforming digital phenotyping raw data into actionable biomarkers, quality metrics, and data visualizations using Cortex software package. Tutorial by James Burns, published in GMIR. Remember to press Add to save changes. In the Study Groups section, study groups can be renamed using the pen icon and deleted using the trash icon. Now that you've seen how all this data is collected, here's a quick visual summary of how the data is stored and processed. The Cortex data analysis pipeline is designed to easily hook into the database and extract important and clinically useful secondary data features, such as sedentary behavior, time spent at home, device screen usage, sleep estimates, and much more, from the terabytes of raw data. It can trigger custom, just-in-time adaptive interventions and produce useful interactive visualizations viewable by patients and clinicians. Here are some examples of those visualizations. We have included a correlation matrix of daily symptoms versus daily behaviors, bar graphs of phenotyping features with daily survey scores, and more. This concludes the mindLAMP tour. Got questions? Reach out to us at team@digitalpsych.org.